Kyle, we're less than 48 hours away from Sunday now. Obviously, the positive news yesterday evening that we've got a team to go out on the field.
Yeah.
How is that team looking?
Look, it's looking good. Again, we are where we are. I mentioned yesterday about are we going to have the full complement? Probably not. Unfortunately, we've got a couple of absentees, Gebby being one of them, Connor Holiday another, and Jake Mason as well. Just so that they're not available for selection this week. So, but look, we focus on what we do have, and again, I've said it all week, and I'll continue to say it. We've got a committed bunch of men that are in and in for the cause, and we've just got to try and put our best foot forward. Tough place to go, Dewsbury, tight field, and one thing I've mentioned to the group is that we have all the excuses ready for us. If we can roll over and we can say everything we want, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think one thing they'll do that we know is they'll try their absolute best, and sometimes we just have to see where that takes us, and that's where we're at this week. We look forward to it. I can't wait. I hope our fans can get down there and support us, loud and proud as they always are. And we just look this game and that's it. And then we'll go again the week after.
Smaller numbers as it has been in previous weeks, but you must have been so happy. The training session, it seemed to be, yesterday it seemed to be really positive. It seemed to be, despite obviously what has gone on, it's positive, and the lads really seem to have bought in with what you're trying to bring in. Yeah, look,
again, I'm not trying to, I've said this and I'll continue to say this, that this is the players, and this is the work that's gone on beforehand. These guys are showing me, they've given me hope, and they've given myself a big boost in what I'm doing in taking this on is I've got their back in here, and again, that's one thing that the former coaching staff said, that these guys are the tough guys and the good guys. So I've got the commitment from them, and that's in fact, it's not even half the battle, Jordan. It's the main battle. I said at the beginning of the week when I arrived here, without any players, I can't do anything. I've now got players, and we can try and do something, and that's where we're at, one game at a time.
One game at a time. It is Dewsbury on Sunday. Anyone can beat anyone in the Championship. It's one of the biggest mantras for me. I think it's the most competitive division out of all three. Just shows you the challenge. Yeah, they may have only won one game all season, but they've been running sides close in the last few weeks. And I'm not telling the players things they don't know. I'm not, but we've spoken about how they pushed us all the way for half a game. We've identified where their threats are. I've got that from the playing group. I've put onus on them to acknowledge and start thinking about what we're going to see. But ultimately, what I've told the boys is it's not from what they don't know, is that the emotion and the energy levels that we played with on Sunday, expect that from Dewsbury and more. Expect them. Because, look, we have to look at the facts, and if we can beat Dewsbury, we relegate them on their home patch. So, very, very, very probably the worst time to play Dewsbury. But the challenge is there. We go again with not a full complement. And we recognise that we're going to have to prepare to play against the very best version of Dewsbury. And the very best way to respect that is by playing our very best way, and that's all we can do. It'll be tough, but the Championship is a tough competition.